guys, and thanks for checking out this vlog. Today Philip and I wanted to do a table talk session. Table talk. Table talk. Table talk.
What are you trying to make sure I'm woke or something? Why do you keep doing that?
Were you awake?
Table talk.
Anywho, so we wanted to talk a little bit about marriage today, just to share some of our insight or our thoughts with regards to a healthy and balanced marriage. Marriage is not a cookie cutter situation where using a cookie cutter, every cookie comes out perfectly and every cookie comes out right. It is not a one size fits all scenario. So we just in us kind of discussing marriage and discussing our marriage and some of the things that are helpful or beneficial in our marriage, we came up with 5 things that contribute to our healthy form of marriage. And these are just 5 things that kind of off the top of our heads help to have a healthy functioning marriage. So, Philip, anything you want to add before we start off with the 5 tips?
No.
Okay. So we'll just jump right into it. How it'll go is we'll share the tip and then expound on it a little bit, just with our idea as to what helps. So number 1, thinking of your spouse in all instances. Would you like to kind of chime in a little bit about what that looks like for us?
Yeah. My first night when I was up this morning brushing my teeth, it's like my spouse better brush her grill too. Otherwise it's gonna be bad around here. Think about your spouse in all instances. Is that what you was looking for?
Thank you for sharing. No. No, how I thought about it, or my thoughts behind it, I mean, that's a good...
I was thinking about that at the same time. Like, if I'm brushing my teeth, hey, make sure you brush your teeth type of thing. So I'm thinking about you.
So does your spouse not usually brush her teeth?
Yeah, you do, but you saying in all instances. That's all instances.
Okay, yeah, that is. So...
You wanted a deep answer, or so you can apply that. Like, I just gave a
surface
level. But if I was to go deep, I mean, really, it's like just being considerate of the things and decisions.
Ding,
so,
ding, 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 ding. So,
yeah.
that would have been my idea of
I set it up,
thinking
though.
of your spouse in all instances.
I set it up, though,
with the brushing of the teeth. You just basically inform
instances.
people that I don't brush my teeth.
No, I didn't say that. I'm saying, okay, if you go to the restroom and wash your hands, I'm thinking like, all right, my spouse, I hope she going to the bathroom and coming out, before she come out, she wash her hands. I'm thinking about you in all instances.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
But
number 2, a strong sense of communication. Hence, what we just did not have. Clearly. Would you like to chime in on that?
Yeah. Yeah, you just want to be honest and open. With your communication, Like, just, get to a good space, safe space of what, when you're, where you just keep everything on the table. So no matter what it is, maybe some things on your heart, but you're feeling. If you're in your feelings, if you got some fuzzy feelings or something, explain those.
Fuzzies.
As well.
Like telling your spouse that he is real petty right now.
So,
But no, great point. So strong communication is definitely, as Phil stated, open communication.
all right, I'm gonna get serious, man.
Open communication
I'm
and being in a safe space. You brought up two great points. So that's one of the things that we try our best to do, to make our space a safe space to have dialogue and open dialogue about
Here
any
it
and
is.
everything.
Here it is. I think strong communication, you really, you know, you can. I think the thing, like when people get married, they kind of like stop communicating, stop dating. You know, like when you're dating, like you talk.
Yeah, all the
It's just
time.
all the time. So, same thing in marriage. You know, even, you know, you should just keep conversations going. Like you bring kids into the table, and I think the majority of our conversations happen prior to, you know, me getting home from work, because
Once you get home,
yeah, then it's all kids
Family
on,
dynamic,
families
kids.
on. So we don't get just that intimate time at that moment until they go to bed. So it's just checking up, seeing how things go on. And then those big discussions, it's not hard to have because you always just talk anyway.
I think it's good.
You know it.
So number 3,
You know it.
being intentional in your marriage.
Never failing. Be intentional. Check your motives. You know, you know, basically, like, why am I doing this? You know, is it authentic from my heart, or is it that I have an angle with it? And so I think that's always the goal, is to like to really do what's right and what's best for your spouse, and vice versa. I think everybody want that, right? So, and my intent, I would hope, is pure, it's honest, and whatever I'm doing. You know, you want a glass of water, then, you know, I hope my heart is right and going to get a glass of water. You thirsty?
You actually brought me a glass of water
Okay.
not too long ago. Thank you.
I says water here somewhere.
Yes,
But
because you just brought me a whole glass. Another point, just with being intentional, is purposing to do the right thing. Like, I think you made a great point with the motives, the whole, you know, just checking your heart. Am I feeling this particular way because I want what it is that I want, and at this particular time I can't get it? Or am I being intentional in my understanding and in my reasoning and in my seeking out, you know, some type of understanding, as opposed to just jumping to something first? You know, I think another thing about intention is priority. You know, setting a priority, setting your spouse and your spouse's needs and your spouse's desires and thoughts and feelings and stuff as a priority.
Yeah. On top, I think sometimes, unfortunately, some marriages and things that go into marriage can be subliminal, to where it might seem like your intent is actually good, but it could also be selfish, hidden behind something that seems good. Unfortunately, I think, and unfortunately, in men, you see it in us a lot, to where it seems like, oh, we want to lead and, you know, make the manly decisions of the house, and but underneath it's really, sadly, control. But it seems like you might be doing the right thing, but unfortunately, so the intent just has to be honest and true and pure. I think really, like, the goal of marriage is really to sacrifice, you know, and hopefully both sides are really doing that to bring this thing fully together, but with, you know, trying to rid the, you know, any selfish motives.
I think that's good.
I think so. I said it.
Interesting. Interesting.
You know it.
So number 4,
Hello.
becoming or remaining a student of your spouse. What do you think about that?
What do you think? Because I answered the last question first, and I finished it at the back end. And I don't want to hog the mic, so I'm gonna let you go first, ladies first. Because I'm a gentleman.
Well, thank you. You are a gentleman.
You know it.
So I think as a student, what do? You're learning, right?
What grade are we in?
This is a student of life. So it's not a necessary grade. This is a homeschool student. You know, homeschooled students are not in grades.
Oh, okay.
Okay? So here we are. A student of your spouse. What does that look like? What does that mean? I've known Philip for 18 plus years. And Philip is different now than 18 years ago. Philip is different now than 10 years ago. Philip is different now 3 kids ago, right? So it's like every time we bring a new kid into the mix, or every time a new life decision happens or something changes, we tend to change. We are human, and there's this thing called growth, called development, called evolution, this constant sense of evolving and changing and growing. The more experience you have, the more knowledge you have, right? And the more knowledge you obtain, the different your cognitions become and your thoughts become.
Because knowledge is power.
And reading is fundamental. Oh my goodness.
What?
So nothing
Just
at
saying.
all. So he's still a goofball like he was years ago, but just, you know, some things have just shifted, some things have changed quite naturally. So
Go to bed earlier.
yeah, like this is past his bedtime. It's after 10 o'clock.
No, it's not. I just fall asleep. My bedtime is actually like 12 to 30.
Okay, you say so.
I take pride in that.
Except for when we're watching Designated Survivor.
Sister Liggins.
So okay, being a student of your spouse. So that simply means knowing your spouse and taking out that time, again, as I stated before, the priority, taking out that time to really get to know his likes, his dislikes, her desires, her goals, whatever it is that makes this person tick, whatever it is that is the driving force behind this person, getting to know that, and not just getting to know it, but studying it in such a way that that compels you to just fall constantly in love with this person. What do you think?
My life is like an open book. Read me. Don't just look at the cover and look at the back.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I just went deep on you real quick.
You did. Now can you break
You
that
ain't,
down?
you
for the
ain't even
people?
peep it. Because chapter 7 might, explain where I am right now.
What's the title of chapter 7?
Where I am right now. All jokes aside, you got to catch the example I'm giving you, though. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about the cover and then looking at the back, or you read the what's the thing called, the
Content.
the preface,
The table of content. Oh.
or those type of things. But no, it's like really diving into the whole.
Is it table of
book.
content or table of context?
Diving into the whole.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm over here, or we. You need to get a pronunciation class on how to do that. What are we gonna do? I don't know. But you gotta go through the book, and really just dive into, each other's lives and really see, where you.
Yeah.
I know.
Number 5, have fun. A lot of times we get married and it becomes a job. It becomes a to-do. It becomes a task-oriented experience. And that is not the intention behind marriage. We are to delight in each other. We are to have fun, and we are to
Do it.
live life and live life to the fullest. See, this is why this man has 5 kids.
What? I didn't say anything bad. I mean, it's not anything bad. But in having
Enjoy-
fun though, I think like
Enjoy your spouse.
and having fun though, I think like the topics, just hitting on real quick as far as learning each other, the communication, all those things, like those go into the having fun part, because otherwise you can disconnect by not, and everything is just really surrounded by communication. So I think the complication of marriage and all that's it. If you're having problems with finances, communication, intimacy, communication, with the kids, communication. I mean, it all goes back there. And, if you at least hitting on those areas of just communicating, and you never know how the outcome will come in the situations, but that you're on the same page talking, then you'll be able to have fun. But I don't know anybody that have fun and they can't really talk to each other.
Yeah, that's the truth.
So
That is the absolute truth. So, just to give a little recap, there are 5 tips,
Cap it off.
or 5 things that contribute to
5.
our healthy marriage. Like we said, this is our tips that hopefully will be of benefit to somebody, even just as a reminder. But number 1, thinking of your spouse in all instances. Number 2,
Number 2.
strong communication.
Number 3.
3, being intentional in your marriage. Number 4, becoming or remaining a student of your spouse. And number 5, simply put, having fun, enjoying each other.
Hello.
You want to enjoy each other?
I'm down.
I mean, I'm talking about in life, just in general.
Oh yeah, that too. I mean, wow. We're not communicating on the same page. Our communication is off. I didn't know.
No, our communication is on point. It
Okay.
really. Oh my goodness, this guy is hilarious. Seriously though, have fun. Don't sweat the small stuff, and it's all small stuff. I've done a vlog on that before. Enjoy life, enjoy your spouse. Some situations cause for, some serious conversation and things of that nature. But all in all, have fun. Enjoy your spouse. Any tidbits? Okay, so good thing is he hasn't gotten up and walked away. Usually he does that before I finish out a vlog. So thank you guys for checking out. Thank you guys for checking out this vlog. If you like this vlog, please hit the like button and subscribe. And we hope to chat with you all in our next video.